Hello, everybody. Thank you for coming in for a new astro gravitational report. Just bear with me. Been having a lot of cold today. Stuffed myself with a lot of meds and got it myself up and going right now. Still have some huge headaches, but something interesting goes on right now within the sky. We had the moon begin its new cycle. She entering Aries. She went through Jupiter and fire up. You may gonna feel like you got this power for a new beginning. You got this ignitions of something, a new growth, area of growing, area of concern from within yourself. That energy is gonna be really coming in strong. While the moon is going to be moving through Aries today, she is going to be sextiling Venus and Saturn. And that's going to help for Venus to transitions from Aquarius into Pisces. The Venus and Pisces is going to be the mystery of love. You're going to find the mysteries from within yourself about love. If you see the picture is there. That is it, the mystery power of the universe. That's what the Pisces represent. The Pisces, the two fishes, and the one that goes in the top of the sea, and the one that is a down in the bottom. You're going to the bottom of the situations. So, Tiffany, thank you for coming in, and thank you for being. If you have any questions later on, ask about it. But be patient within this transformations. Venus is going to be pretty much like kind of month staying in Pisces. That is the ending of the cycle of Venus, the aftermath of what did you learn? What did you learn within the love from within you? This is going to be visiting the physical love through the mystery power of the mysterious within the love from within you. If you're feminine, you're going to be a very good emotional connections from within you. If you're the masculine, you will understand the feminine energies that are coming and they're learning to give you love. For some of you, that's going to be beginning of understanding the real value of love. This is the end of it, the end of the time that you actually does this re-evaluations, relearning, the end of everything that goes on. This is like the last period of what happened into the year that you went through. A Venus entering Pisces, she's going to be asking you for going out, be in meditation mode, more looking at the deep from within you. So today, this energy is going to come in and it's going to bring a lot of inner peace, but also can bring you this energy of you to understand yourself better from within you. There's going to be a very beautiful gravity creating between the intuition from within you and what happens within the love and the learning of this mystery of love. That's going to be ruled by your intuition, by the moon transiting through areas. So I'm going to put you on the side. Maria Richards, thank you for coming in. Glad to see you. So you guys bear with me. I see you in the chat a little bit on the side. But at 7 o'clock in the morning today, the midheaven, it's 24 degrees of Scorpio, and it is opposing Uranus. It is squaring Saturn and Venus. That is telling you that something is going to go, something is going to move. That is it. The situation is like what I need to look within the shadow. I feel I need to rebel. I rebelled. I did something. I understand something, but not in full. I didn't understand the whole full picture. Now, when Venus it's going to move in Pisces, you're going to be able to understand by the end of the cycle of Venus within Pisces when she's going to enter Aries, the new rebirth, the new cycle of Venus that is going to begin. You're going to be able to put the puzzle together. You're going to be reading the books, you're going to be watching the movies, you're going to be taking all these understandings about the mysteries of love. In a spirituality, that's going to be a very beautiful review of the true love of the age of Pisces, but also is going to show up the other side of the Pisces, that side of control, that sneaky way of the feminine energies that it needs to be removed out. Some of the people is going to learn exactly these mysteries between the two of them. So that midheaven at Scorpio is also a trine with Neptune that is in Pisces. So there is going to be this Piscean energy that is going to be a very powerful. Talking about that Neptune right now, he is in a beautiful trines with Pluto, that transformations that it's going on. These transformations are powerful. Jupiter in Aries actually is going to give this new power to the masculine. We talked about this yesterday. Mars is a divine aspect with Mercury, talking about this change and help to the feminine energy. Is like, you know what? Pick yourself up, get up, go do, go fix. You need to fix your soul. Your soul's going to fix your emotions, your energies, and you're going to be attracting different situations in life. Excuse me. That's how the gravity will work. Ascendant is at 1 degrees of Aquarius, very good with this with Mars, and a very good with the Sun. We're going to dealing with the Sun about noon. When this exact energy is going to come in, the Sun is going to come in together with midheaven. That's going to be the work within the authority inside of you. So at 8 o'clock, that energy will change. The midheaven goes in Sag. That is the expressions of the universe that's going to be coming in. You might face this masculine energies. You don't like them, but the masculine energies is telling you. It's like, why would I have to do this? Why I gotta go through all these things? Isn't that enough? Why do I feel so weak? And now you may be misrepresenting this masculine energies. They're trying to help you to rise up, to get up, to go ahead and do it, because Venus doesn't have aspects at the current time. Venus is in a neutral. You feel like the love is gone. No, it's not. What it's gone is your understanding about love. You to learn the new things at the end of the day, the things that you haven't learned throughout the period. Ascendant is together with Saturn, and that energy, it is in divine energies with Lilith that is in Cancer, that it tells you that all this, the benefit will be to improve the situations in the family, into the society, into that power of love that you have, is the power, the positive power of Lilith from within. That energy could be go both ways, so be careful with that energy. Don't kind of like go to the old ways. And that's what's going to be a review of this situations of controls, manipulations. Try to win over the masculine. It's not about fight. It is about mutual understanding and exchanging within the energies. So at 9 o'clock, the energy is getting a little better with this understanding. The midheaven is at 22 degrees of Sag. That energy there is very powerful because it has a sextile with Venus. This is going to tell you, listen, we're going to take you on the ride. You didn't have this visions. You didn't have these situations. Everything was not right. You did rebellion, but what did you achieve with that rebellion? Did you fix the problem? Did you fix the society? Did you fix the family? Did you fix everything from you? Probably not. Why? Because he had to fix you, not somebody else. And that's what this is. That energy of needing others to coming in into you. It is about to help you to do the things from within yourself. Very powerful energies at this time. The ascendant is at 15 degrees of Pisces. As you see it, the focus is there within the Pisces today. That beautiful energy that it is. At 10 o'clock, midheaven, it goes into Capricorn, which just says, like, let's do this work. Let's get this professional work. Let's get this work that it's from within. Let's do this talk. Let's do these communications. Let me get these books. Let me get these videos. Let me get these educations that I need to become a pro. And that is going to be leading of the divine energies there between Mercury, midheaven, and Mars in Gemini. Let's be a friends with everything. You get that energy. That energy is going to be a very beautiful. It is a trine with Uranus in the North Node, but it can be very intense because of the Moon and Jupiter are squaring Mercury and midheaven. What does that tell you? The intuition and Jupiter, the growth, are intense energy with this. You might not listen at the messages that are coming from the masculine. You might not listen at the messages that are coming from the universe. You are posing on that. He's like, I don't want to know anything more about this. I don't want to know anything about that. I don't want to learn. This is like a self um, damage from within you. It's kind of like you fighting from within yourself. Don't fight, but understand what the fight is telling you from within. It's going to be an interesting time about 10 o'clock because at 11 o'clock, that energy actually is going to be opposing Lilith. And that energy, what midheaven is going to be continuing the square as the moon, is the intuition. It's like something is not pro. Like, for example, you do an inspections of a house that you built and you look at it. And the wall maybe is not straight. The floor, the tiles maybe is not properly for it. And you look at it inside of this house, it's like, this is not pro. There's something has to be redone properly. That is that what this midheaven, it Capricorn would do. This is say the same thing, like the firefighter is just looking at in there, is like there is something with this fire. This fire was probably intentionally started. This is say the policeman that at this time is like something is not right. I have a sense of something is not right. Okay, it is the same thing when someone arrives at the emergency at the hospital. The doctor is like, there is something else is here. I need to find, I need to investigate it, I need to look for it. And you're going to be looking at something within your life all about this. The ascendant is at 6 degrees of Taurus, and it is beautiful trine with Mercury. That is a communications, that is a this energy with North Node that comes in. It's like, I need to look this. I need to improve my material life or the understanding about the material life. The other side of the gravity that will be that whatever your life is currently right now, and the situation is right now, is to tell you if it's not right, how to do it. To tell you to point out the things that you need to work on this. Because the gravity works both way. It goes in, out, and out, in. The question is are you going to listen to those messages that Mercury and Mars are giving to you? So at noon, the midheaven is with the sun. You're taking that authority of these energies. You're kind of like, you know what? I have to do it within. You might feel like the universe has put you with this, and you're like, what did that I did to the universe? Well, the universe is telling you, look what is wrong and how to make it right. Because if you think I'm wrong, what about your own actions? Can you take a look at your own actions from within you? That's going to be between the midheaven and Uranus square that is going to be there. The sun in the next week is going to be squaring Uranus. This is going to be like you fighting the universe from within you. Don't do it. Excuse me. The reason is that the Sun and Mars, they are entwined, and Mars is in sextile with uh, Jupiter in there. Also, it's going to pay attention that during this time, the Moon is going to join it's going to join Chiron. That is going to be focus of the healing of the wounds, the self wounded. This is the damage that you did to yourself from within you. Hey, Matthew, glad to see you here. Thank you for coming in, and hi to you. And these energies we're talking about healing. You to take the new road of the healer from within you. That is a lot of self-healing energies. You take the authority to heal yourself. You might feel like bolting out. You may gonna feel like I need to go in a hermit mode. You may feel like I need to look more from within. I have to revolve uh, in these situations. I have to recreate myself. I have to reinvent myself. I need to get this rebellion going because the way the life is not in the right thing. And now there is a new energy that comes in. It gives me a chance to rebuild myself from within. Very beautiful energy. Venus is at 29 degrees, 30 minutes, still in Aquarius there. At 1 o'clock, midheaven, it's at 19 degrees of Aquarius, very close, begin to approach Saturn and Venus in there. The ascendant is together with Mars. So during this time, you're going to see the energy later on. You're going to be dealing with exactly these divine masculine messages from within you. The ascendant, it's double with Mars. There is a double divine messages that it's kind of coming. Those divine messages, they're heading towards the authority, they're heading towards the intuitions, and they're heading about one thing: new beginning, new growth from within. But if you don't listen to the messages, you're gonna missing the growth, and you're gonna be missing your own intuition. That's mean your ego can kind of like self-suppressing you from within you. So be mindful about these energies. They are gonna be coming in for your own good with this. So next hour at 2 o'clock, midheaven pass through Venus, goes into Pisces. It's gonna square Mars. You might not gonna like it, this square, because later on Venus is gonna be squaring Mars. You're not gonna like it because you gonna still thinking about this fight between Venus and Mars from within. While the Mars is trying to help Venus, Venus is like, no, you cannot tell me what I should, I could, and what I have to do. While Mars is like, hey, look deep, dive deep, take a look in the mysteries of love, take a look at it on these situations. And the people who's going to listen to these energies, they are going to be looking at that. Right now, the midheaven is just comes in and tells you with red flashlight, warning, warning, don't do it, warning, don't do it. Ascendant is at 28 degrees of Gemini. There is a beautiful divine energy with Pluto transformation. The beauty of the transformations from within you. And that beauty of this transformation is a sextile with Neptune and Pisces. You have not seen all the picture and you trying to make a premature actions of love. Don't do it. Wait for the right time, for the right learning. And that's what Venus, when it moves into Pisces, you are going to feel this energy of shift from within you. At 3 o'clock, midheaven joins Neptune. That is going to be this deep, deep water, deep emotions, deep visions from within. The energy is going to be kind of like brings you there. Saturn and Venus have no aspects with anybody at this time, but the moon and a Chiron, okay, they are pointing out what the problem is. That is a communication, the communications of the pro. You can't go ahead and tell the pro, well, I did this and this, and then the pro find out that you didn't did this and this, you did something different. That's what the policeman, the firefighter, the doctors, they are public servants. They are there to deal with the truth, all of them. And that's what Capricorn, it is the pro from within. When I look at it, this Moon and a Chiron coming together, they are squaring Mercury, and they are squaring the ascendant. There is a Cancer, which is mean that if there was no true within the family, what are you doing with building the new? Seeking the problem within the family within professional way. Maybe it's time you to get the professional help to fix the situations in family, to seek the situations from within yourself. So at 4 o'clock, midheaven is together with Jupiter, focusing on the growth. That growth, though, it is squaring Mercury, communications. Are you afraid to tell the things the way they are? Are you afraid of the things the way to be? Because the divine masculine energy is telling you, listen, tell the truth, and you're going to be healed. Tell the situations, and you're going to be okay. Where does that come from? Mars, it is in beautiful sextile with Jupiter, midheaven, Chiron, and the moon. Healing. Tell your problem, tell your wounds, tell your situations, and you're going to heal. But if you keep them from inside, you keep everything inside of you, you are in a war with yourself, and you're not going to heal. And that's going to be the divine messages that are coming from Mars. And during the midheaven has been there at 7 degrees. You need to look that in there in areas we have a Jupiter, we have the midheaven, we have Chiron, and we have the moon. This fire from within, fire you to go ahead and move within these energies, getting within these energies. The ascendant is 24 degrees of Cancer, is a divine energies towards Saturn and Venus. So everything is divinely guided from within. You've been seeking it for a connections, but what the connection is? The family. With what? Be a friends, because Mars is in Gemini. The friendshipness, the informations, the learning is there. So at 5 o'clock p.m., Venus is 29 degrees, 46 minutes, is beginning to approach Pisces. Midheaven is at 23 degrees, 50 minutes in Aries. There is a beautiful sextile which just says like, hey, the moon is going to move, the Venus is going to move. You are going to learn this love. Be patient. Be patient from within. The ascendant is at 6 degrees of Leo. That is it opposing Pluto. And of course, the sun. A lot of the people, they're not going to like this shift, this transformation, because they have to face their dark side, their own BS from within them. They got to look at it more deeply from this inner work from within. The ascendant is square the North Node, and the North Node, it is squaring the sun, the authority. That's what that authority, you have to go into your masculine energies. Is like, you know what? I have to stop with all this intensity and I have to head out. I have to do changes. I have to move. I have to do something positive, something inspirational, something more that helps me from within. Mars is sextile with the ascendant that is in Leo, and Mars is sextiling Jupiter. Growth. You have that growth from within, but it all depends of your actions you are going to have. So at 6 o'clock midheaven, it is together with the North Node in Uranus in Taurus. In there, Venus is at 29 degrees, 49 minutes within Aquarius. The ascendant is 18 minutes within Leo. It is opposing Saturn. You not really want to probably feel like want to go that deep from within, because the more deep you go from within, the more wounds you will discover, Those could be a wounds from generationals. Those could be a family wounds. Those could be a wounds from childhood. Those could be a wounds from anything about love. You not want to go in there. That's what you are opposing Saturn in there. Okay. And at 7 p.m., Venus is really, really needs that healing. Ascendant, it's a 0 degrees of Virgo. It is opposing Saturn and Saturn and Venus squares the midheaven. It's gonna be hard for some of you to overcome this kind of like an internal jail from within, which Saturn is. You to create this inner evolution from within yourself. Don't blame others, but look from within yourself what you need to change in the material world, because midheaven isn't Taurus, where everything about the material world you have to learn to love. That's what Venus, when it comes in Taurus, that is the love within the material world, the monetary situations, and what do you do with this? So at 8 o'clock p.m., Venus is pretty much entering Pisces. There's going to be no aspects with Venus and Saturn. The ascendant is at 11 degrees of Virgo. Healing. You're going to feel the healing from within. That is going to be the trine that it's very beautiful between Mercury, the ascendant, the North Node, and Uranus. You're going to feel this beautiful healing energy comes towards you. Where did that come from also, though? Midheaven, it is together with Mars. Masculine energies. You take the action, you take the approach, you take that powerful authority now from within to grow. Mars is trine the Sun. The Sun is sextiling Jupiter. Jupiter sextiling Mars. The warrior, the authority, and the god Zeus is in your sign. All to help you. But don't fight the universe. Work with the universe from within to heal it. And at 9 p.m., Venus is pretty much ready to make that transition. Midheaven is at 22 degrees, 52 minutes in Gemini. It's a beautiful trine with Venus and Saturn. And the ascendant, that is a 23 degrees of Virgo. Excuse me. I don't like this quote at all, but it is what it is. The ascendant is in divine energies. That tells you that this is going to be for divine healing from within. When you understand what happens at the end, then you're going to have the full this picture from within. Are you a friend? Are you this beautiful friend from within yourself? Did you learn to be a self-loving, self-friend, and how this impact the rest of the people around you? Is it going to be a very beautiful healing time at 9 o'clock? Take your time to just chill out, relax. You're going to enjoy it. So here is 10 o'clock at night. Venus, it's already moved into Pisces. There's going to be a midheaven trine with the energy that is in Cancer. That is what the midheaven is. But there is a beautiful midheaven authority, which is the Sun, divine message. The ascendant is at 5 degrees of Libra. There is a very beautiful trine with Mars, who is in Gemini, and very beautiful trine with the Sun. Now you understand that all the energies for you are working together for the better. The intense energies, they're showing you what you need to work on it. The positive energies, they're showing you the road ahead. And it's all about to make a better life on earth, which is Cancer, to have a better family. It's not only about your family. For that you're building, that you're living, and so on. Family, it is the people that are living in your town, in your country, but also everyone on this earth. You will understand from this perspective for it. But if you're looking at, you don't have this relationships thinking from within, the ascendant, it is opposing Jupiter in Aries. Midheaven is squaring Jupiter, and a midheaven is opposing Mercury. What are you telling yourself? Do you see the growth? If you have not seen the growth, then you are out of balance. And that's what the ascendant in Libra is telling you. Have the balance from within. And at 11 o'clock, we already have Venus entering the first 5 minutes within within Pisces. The moon, it's already moved and makes a very beautiful sextile with Saturn, and Saturn is in trine with the ascendant, and the ascendant is in trine with Mars. It's telling you that you are going to learn new things, the mysteries within love. So in the next 20 some days, when the Venus transiting into Pisces, she's gonna meet Neptune in there. And that is gonna be the beauty of love, the mystery of love that is from within you. You're gonna be developing that love within the mysteries. And once you learn these mysteries, the Venus is gonna separate from Neptune, and then you are gonna be reborn. The love is going to be reborn from within you. The love is going to coming out. It's going to clear some of the situations from within, and you're going to begin to have a very beautiful new understanding from within you about love. So if you guys have some any questions right now for the report, I'm ready to take some questions for you. And if not, let's share the love and the light. And hopefully I'm going to be much better, because today we are going to talk about the main channel. Why does the one twin tend to deny the connection? I think that video is going to be very beautiful questions, guys. Erica, thank you for coming in. So if you don't have some questions, let's share the love and the light here. And guys, I'm going to see you in about 4 hours, 3-4 hours in the main channel. All right. Let me give you the gifts of love, guys. And hopefully this energy report is going to help you. Have a patience for what you have these mysteries of energies inside of you that they are going to basically unfold. This is a like Pandora's box. It's unfolding in front of you. Be patient with yourself. Enjoy your day and be loved, guys. I love you all. I'll see you tomorrow.